Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing Cemetery Mary. So if you have noticed, I've been in and out of YouTube for a little bit. I've been dying to make more videos, but I haven't had time due to work and other extenuating circumstances. But I am going to be back hopefully, and when I get into college it's going to be so much easier for me to make more videos. But right now we're going to play Cemetery Mary. This might take a couple of videos. This game is about 2 hours long, along with me reading everything that's happening and commentating. It's probably going to be longer than that, so this is probably going to be a whole series. So let's get started. It looked cool. It already looks cool. This art is amazing. Let's play. Warning, this game contains themes depicting of the following: stalking, kidnapping, strong language, mild drugs, alcohol, and smoking, blood, murder, suicide, flashing images, and potentially loud noises. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, that's what my channel is all about. Let's go! Let's go! I have never been to a funeral that I didn't enjoy. Oh geez, we're gonna start edgy, aren't we? That is until very recently, and I wasn't quite sure how to feel. It was a beautiful service, and one they certainly deserved. If only it had come later in their lifetime. And maybe it could have been prevented. If there wasn't a murderer in my city. Oh, great. That's what everybody's been saying anyways. The Dlackwood Butcher. Or is it the Dlackwood Dutcher? I can't tell. Are those are definitely D's. It's the Dlackwood Dutcher, you guys. Although, I feel like that should be Butcher. That's what they called them, at least. It was hard not to overhear the rumors people said about them. I heard they strike at night. I heard they only target one person at a time and don't stop until they're dead. Oh, you don't want any witnesses. Duh. You don't want anybody to see you striking people. I heard it's a ghost blindly seeking revenge. I didn't believe in any of that, 'cause it was me all along. Okay, no. At least not at first. But my parents did. And because of that, they didn't like me going off to the cemetery alone. But I did anyway, because I'm an edgy teenager. Staying until it closed. Walking home by myself in the dark, where they struck, I heard. Even though it was only across the street, these rumors had made them afraid for my safety. Do you really believe they're real? I asked my father. I do, he answered. Are you really worried for me, father? My mother did not say anything because she secretly didn't worry about me, because I never listened to them, and I go to the funeral at night no matter what. But that is to be expected. They thought I was the perfect target. But I still didn't believe in it. I'm gonna have to realize that B's look like D's in this game. Still, they were worried about me, except my mother, who didn't say anything. So they sent me off to live with my aunt, uncle, and my cousin. Oh my god, is this what is it called? What's it called? I pulled up to the... Is this a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air parody right now? I pulled up to the Senator. I can't sing it. They didn't live far. Oh god, they didn't live in Bel-Air, did they? At least not anymore. They moved from their fancy home in gorgeous Howland City. Oh, we had a fancy home in Bel-Air too, didn't we, children? Children who know what I'm talking about. To a small little cabin in the woods. Oh, I'm never gonna get over this. I never understood why. But, I never really asked about it either. My parents felt it would be safer with them in their small cabin in the woods where the serial killers lurk. Or Bigfoot, or freaking whoever, the Squabatch. Wait, what's it called? It's a Squabatch. No, it's not. It's a Sasquatch. A Squabatch. What the hell? I didn't want to leave. But every day, every day I stayed only seemed to stress them out. Oh, every day I was present, it only stressed them out more, so I went to make them feel better. I feel like that wouldn't make them feel better, but okay. For the first few weeks, everything was fine. I barely left the house, barely went to town anymore. And when I did, I was always with somebody, taking all precautions to avoid becoming victim to the Dutcher. It was only a rumor. I'm never gonna get over that. Even if the numbers of death in our community increased, I never thought that I or someone I knew would be a victim. Then, that thing happened. And those two, and for the first time, I was worried. Shortly after that, my own parents disappeared. Is the whole game gonna be like this? I swear to God, there's no imagery. They were in the diner, nor could I contact them. Even the authorities couldn't figure it out. No one had seen them. It was as if they suddenly vanished, as if they were killed off. I don't like to think about that possibility. Actually, well, there was also that other thing that happened. Maybe I should have told the authorities about it. I probably should have, I swear. Or anyone, for that matter. But I was too afraid of what might happen if I did. Your parents are safe. Oh, cool imagery! Yeah! Oh my god, this looks so cool! The game has started, finally. No more backstory. That was long for a backstory. I knew I wouldn't fall asleep if I sat down. But I guess if they did like the whole game with the backstory, it would be even longer. So, is it raining outside? I do look like an edgy teenager, by the way. But my parents probably gave me that. 'Cause my dad be looking like a werewolf over there. My mother, she just looks like a pale ghost over there. I don't know. It wasn't supposed to rain today. The light's on outside. Is Crovin even out there? I better go check. Yep, Crovin, edgy teenager, is out there. What are you doing out here? It's raining. What? You're out here? Where's Aunt and Uncle? Oh, wait. Save. I feel like this is an important decision. Crovin, I finished dinner. Come inside. You're out here? Where's Aunt and Uncle? Quit it, Mary. How many times have I have to tell you? They went to hell. Okay. What are you doing out here? It's raining. I can see that it's raining, Mary. I'm sure you can, but your eyes, man, they look so irritated. You should probably get those checked out. Crovin, I finished dinner. Come inside. It's spaghetti. I used your favorite sauce, too. Okay, I'll be inside in a second, and I'll stop acting edgy, maybe. And then, let me pull this out. All the food is cold. I know I fell asleep after I made it, so that's never been a problem for you before. I made too much. Are you upset with me for what I said earlier? Are you upset? Nah, don't worry about it. It was just a slip off. I probably would have made the same mistake. So don't talk about it anymore, alright? If you say so, then. I'm really sorry, Crow. Mary, what did I just say? We're not talking about it anymore. Okay. Other than that, we didn't say much, and dinner was quiet. I don't have coronavirus, I swear. You guys did not catch the coronavirus from that, I promise. Oh wait, I'm not allowed to say that on YouTube. Shit! I meant the disease, the pandemic disease. Did not catch that from my sneeze. Yep, I cleared that up. I cleaned up most of it, but Crovin helped a little bit. After that, he went to go sit in the living room all by himself. Once I finished cleaning the kitchen up, I joined him like usual. Oh, not all by himself. Normally after dinner, when Crovin and I sit here, we do something fun. Yeah, it looks so fun. We play a game on our phones together, or we get out a board game and we play cards. Talk about our days if something exciting happened. That's what when Aunt and Uncle were still here. Crovin's been in a pretty bad mood since. It's not as if I can blame him. I want to talk to him, but I don't really know if he's much in the mood to talk. What should I do? Attempt conversation! Initiate conversation! Go! Crow, do you want to talk about it? There's nothing to talk about. I've still got my old therapist's number, you know. Crovin, ain't there a reason she was your old one? I know, but she was good at this kind of stuff. And I've been thinking that maybe... Shut up, Mary! Just shut up already! Can I be bitter over it? Why are you even trying so hard to rush me into therapy, huh? Because you're acting edgy. Thought you knew about this shit better than anyone, but here you are. I'm not gonna stop being upset just because you miss me being all happy, smiley, and shit. Can't you just stop trying to freaking talk to me about it? Yeah, give him some space. I'll get over it when I get over it. Maybe get your own life, and then we'll stop worrying so much over mine. Sorry. I think I ended up making Crovin even more agitated trying to talk to him. Oh boy. Okay. Save. I should have saved before I made that, but whatever. Oh well. You know, I'm gonna play the whole entire game through first. And then that's it. Like, I don't know. After a few more moments of awkward sitting, I went upstairs and headed to my bedroom. I didn't want to make Crovin angrier than I already had. I brushed my teeth and I got changed into my pajamas. I stretched out on what I was considered my bed. And the room I have in the cabin is nice. Oh. It's not like my room back at my actual home, which is just a little room under the stairs. But it's nice. But I've stayed here so long, I've been able to decorate it a bit more to my liking. It's a pleasant room to stay in, even if it's not quite home. Of course, I don't normally sleep right away. I usually read a book or watch a movie on my laptop or lie awake thinking about every embarrassing thing that's happened in my life because I'm trying to relate to the audience. But, as of recent, I've picked up a different nighttime ritual. One that starts with putting some candles down in an interesting formation. One that's nowhere near as pleasant. Oh god, I know what it is, I think. It's cutting. It's cutting, isn't it? The text message I received the day following my parents' disappearance. Ooh, this is a cool room, by the way. I like these. This is nice. I'm edgy too. Okay, I didn't know if y'all knew that, but I am edgy. It was from a number I didn't recognize. Your parents are safe, it had said. I know I should have done something smart. I should have told somebody. But instead, I texted their number back. and they responded to me. I've noticed that other than their first message, they usually don't reach out to me. It's me who keeps texting them, hoping to find out what's happening behind all this. Are you still awake? I am awake whenever you want to talk. Are my parents still alright? Will you tell me who you are? Yes, I am keeping a careful eye on them. How can I be so sure you even have them? What if you're just trying to prank me? Why would I do that? Because I'm hoping it's a prank. I'm sorry, it isn't a prank. I can promise it's all real. Okay, so this is the nighttime ritual, not cutting. How did you even get my number? Your parents gave it to me. Why would they do that? Because they care about you. You must be lying to me. My parents wouldn't do something like that. I'm sorry. You don't know your parents as well as you think you do. They're actually superheroes, or they're the Dutchers. They're the Dutchers! What does that mean? Seriously, you freak me out. I just want my parents back. Please don't drag this out. I just want them back home. You should get some rest. It's late, isn't it? I'll talk to you tomorrow. I don't like to text for too long. Until then, goodbye. Goodbye. I don't like to text for too long. That's a clue! He's old! I'm joking. I don't know. They suggested that I get some rest. Dut? How do they expect me to do that? I had never felt more restless in my life. Even asleep. I knew I wouldn't rest. Oh. When I woke up the next morning, Crovin had already left for the day. Dut. That wasn't even a surprise. He'd been staying out late and leaving super early ever since the incident. I think being home bothers him. I'm not surprised. Whenever I pass the diner, I too feel like not being there. It's not the same without Mom and Dad, after all. Can I use space? Oh my god, I can! I should have been doing this the whole time! Despite the cabin being out in the middle of the woods, it really isn't all that hard to get back to Dlackwood. Outside of our cabin is a faint dirt trail. It gets a little twisty at some parts. A little twists, a little turns, but isn't too confusing. It takes about 15 minutes to walk down, but maybe 10 if you're fast. It's a little twisty. Everybody in the world knows I'm a little twisted, like those paths in the game. Ha! I love it. At the end of the trail there's a fence, one with a slight gap in it, and past the fence there's a little community. Everybody in the world knows I'm a little twisted, like the curves in the game. I don't know. I'm done. I promise. It's gonna be in my head now. It isn't big. A few trailers with a few people living all the way out here. Words. Far from anything that's, well, anything. Dut, there's a road here, and a bus that comes through. It runs through Dlackwood. They're the Dlackwood Dutchers. So whenever we need to leave, we take this bus. And then, after the end of the short trip, you're in Dlackwood. It looks nice. Looks like a whole ass graveyard. It's the city I grew up in, and I always really loved it. There's the library and the local stores, but my most favorite place to be in Dlackwood Cemetery. It's got lots of trees to read under and the prettiest headstones I've ever seen. Looks like pretty normal headstones if you ask me. There's a mausoleum too, though I've never been inside. Private mausoleum, you know. I don't know who it belongs to. Anyways, I always try to leave flowers when I visit, at least ever so often. And I visit a lot. I like to think it helps, you know, 'cause I'm edgy. that not feel lonely. To not feel lonely. Because I talk to the dead. And then, after having spent my days in Dlackwood, I come home on the same way I left. But I always make sure no one sees the way I come back home. Just in case, you know. Don't want any stalkers. Despite the recent events, I too leave the cabin more than ever now. Crowben is rarely home, and I don't like being home alone. I know I'm just being paranoid, but I don't like the thought that maybe the Dutcher could come find me here alone. I don't know, when you're in the graveyard, you're not really, with people like you think. You're in a graveyard, so you might become a part of them if the Dutcher finds you there. Oh, God. Even if that's the whole reason I'm here in the first place. But she says she doesn't feel alone, so she really must talk to ghosts. So I go out a lot now. I feel more comfortable surrounded by lots of people in the graveyard who are dead. Despite how things may seem, I always preferred to be around people anyways. I hate when people over-explain everything. There's going to be like 10 things of dialogue about how I like people anyways. That's one reason why I like to go to cemetery so often. We already know this. We already know this. You don't need to do it. You won't have to say it every freaking time. I get it. There's a lot of people over there. Even if you can't see them. Ha! 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 I love it. Is this... Hold on a second. This picture looks different. And like this man here looks more transparent. Like you can see the background through him. Is he a ghost or something? He's a ghost werewolf, ain't he? He's a ghost werewolf, and this is his ghost bride, who's more powerful because you can't see through her. Or it might be the wedding dress, I don't know. This is interesting, though. After I got out of bed, I made myself a small breakfast and got changed in my favorite outfit. Crowben's gone, and the bus I take out of town should be arriving any minute now. Wait, it's the next day already? That was quick. Where should I go today? The library, the cafe, the cemetery. Let's go to the library. I decide to go to the library. There's nothing quite like a good book. My favorite kind of book are mysteries. Not necessarily murder mysteries, but mysteries in general. In fact, I kind of prefer it when the mysteries don't involve anyone dying. There's a lot less tension there, you know. But maybe I'm just too soft, says the goth girl. I also quit. Oh, I enjoy Magna. Same. Especially the shoujo kind. I feel almost embarrassed to like them, but I find that they're cute and nice. And I like seeing characters fall in love. Yeah, a shoujo. Maybe that's what I'll try to find at the library today. I stepped into the library and began to make my way over to the favorite spot. I tucked away in the corner. A tucked away corner in the library, right by a single window. Sometimes I spend an entire day in that corner just reading. I've even managed to finish entire books without leaving the library. Amazing! I look forward to doing something like that again today, but when I got to my favorite spot, I noticed the man was already sitting there. It's the Dlackwood Dutcher! I'm gonna accuse everybody of being the Dlackwood Dutcher, okay? I was surprised, because usually the library's pretty empty. But this man, he's familiar. I met him before. Oh, my apologies. Did I take your seat? Oh, it's you. Marianta, yes? Ah, that's right. I remember you. From the funeral, right? Indeed. Do you remember my name? Reginald? That's right! I didn't even have a chance to guess and be wrong. It's a pleasure to see you here. I was hoping to run into you again one day. Oh. Aha. I hope that doesn't come off as weird. You were just a pleasant person to be around. You really brought life to that funeral. Ha 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 ha. Really? That's interesting you would say that. Because I go to the graveyard to not be alone. Oh really? Thank you, I think. So what brings you to the library today? Oh, well, I didn't really have any plans, so I thought I'd come check out a book or something, you know, like what you do at libraries, right? Likewise. What kind of book were you interested in checking out? Be honest. A shoujo. Lie! A mystery Let's be honest. I'm actually here to look for a shoujo magna. A shoujo magna? What's that? Oh, it's like... Do you know what a magna is? I have an idea, but I can't say I've read one myself. Well, it's like one of those... It usually centers around romance between two main characters, and sometimes there's, like, friends or rivals, but I don't really like the comedy ones, because you get cute jokes mixed in with the romance, but, like... The drama ones are really cute too, and they can get really intense. And, sorry, I'm rambling. I'm not good at explaining things. No worries, I think you did a good job. A shoujo sounds interesting. Perhaps I'll check one out myself later. I'm trying to be more open to new things, after all. Anyway, what are you here to read? Me? I'm reading Manslaughter on the Desolate Locomotive. Oh, I've been meaning to read that one too. Do you want it then? What? Oh no, that's okay. Please take your time. Just, if you wouldn't mind, would you tell me when you're done with it? You know, so I could maybe read it after. I'm fine with that. Though I've already gotten pretty far in and I don't think I'll be finished by today. You have a cell phone, yes? Would it be alright if I have your number? Smooth, Reginald is smooth! Is smooth pickup. Ooh, pickup artist. That way I can notify you as soon as I finish. Yeah, that's why you want her number. And, well, I like to try to be friends too, if that's alright. Oh, really? I mean, yeah, of course. Oh, sorry, I used the wrong accent. Reginald and I exchanged phone numbers. I was in shock he even remembered me. I brought life to a funeral. I feel like some people would remember that. But I considered meeting him again. And a pleasant surprise. And one I really appreciated. After our exchange, I picked out a shoujo book from one of the shelves and began to read it in one of the other spots in the library. I am liking it so much, I looked for the other books and brought 2 or 3 home with me to read later. That 3 looks weird. It's like the B, but it's a 3. And it looks like a D. But it's not a she. I don't know. After I came home, had dinner, and cleaned the kitchen up, I began my usual nighttime routine, texting some random number I don't know. I got changed into pajamas, brushed my teeth, sat on my bed, and texted whoever they are. Hi, it's me again. Are you there? Yes. Are you still not going to tell me anything, are you? No. Can I ask you something, even if you won't give me an honest answer anyways? Okay. Are you the Dlackwood Dutcher? Would I tell you if I was? Are you afraid for their safety? Of course! Why wouldn't I be? I see. Should I be afraid for my own safety? Who am I to tell you what you should and shouldn't be afraid of? Dang! He's good. He's good at dodging the question. Your fears are your own to judge. You're way too vague. Why would you even contact me to begin with? I thought you'd like to know about your parents. I'm only trying my best to keep you happy. You think I'm happy? Maybe not now, but you will be. I have to go now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Maybe I should have asked the other question. After another frustrating and unsettling night of text messages, I got under the covers and tried my best to sleep. It wasn't easy, and I had a lot of difficulty trying. I don't remember exactly when, but eventually I was able to get to sleep, even if not peacefully. Dad? Yes, sweetheart? Yes? Is something wrong? Mama told me that Uncle Ray had died. Did she now? Are we going to see him? No. You don't need to worry about that. I don't? But, listen, Mary. Normally when someone passes, you hold a funeral for them, right? Yeah. The thing about funerals, though, is that they're for people who are worth remembering. Oh! Harsh! Aunt whoever the hell that was that died got burned. She got burned. Dang. After I got out of bed, I made myself a small breakfast and got changed. Crobin's gone and the bus, Is this going to be the same? Where should I go today? Let's go to the cafe. Let's not go be edgy at the cemetery. Let's go to the cafe and be hip and cool like the kids. I decided to go to the new cafe that opened up and spend all my money on food and coffee. Planet Dollars. Planet Dollars? Oh, it's Planet Ballers, because D's are B's in this story. It's Planet Ballers, but we'll call it Dollars right now. It's Planet Ballers. No, it's Planet Ballers. Never mind. It's a popular coffee chain, but we never had one in this town. It's Planet Ballers. Well, never. Well, until now, that is. Oh God, I can't. Planet. It's Planet Dollars. It's Planet Dollars. I can't with this game. It's funny. I've always wanted to go to one just to try it, you know. Although I don't actually like coffee. But I Still, I could at least see what they had, right? When I got to the cafe, it was already packed. I thought since it had already been around for a few weeks, I didn't get to read the rest of that. I clicked, and I didn't. I guess not, seeing how noisy and crowded it was. Still, at least it was something different from usual. As I said, I'm not particularly fond of coffee. And since I had a light breakfast anyways, I decided to treat myself with a muffin. A chocolate muffin! Because sweet foods are the best. However, I found myself in a bit of a pinch when I tried to look for some place to sit down. It seemed as though everyone's seats were already taken, and I didn't want to walk and eat at the same time. Luckily, though, I was able to find an empty seat. A girl around my age with the most spectacular eyebrows, diligently lurking at her laptop, the empty seat across from her. Well, those are really cool eyebrows, though. And am I in hell? Because I feel like I'm in hell. Everybody's eyes are red, and they kind of have... This kind of looks like a hell symbol. I don't know. Am I a demon? I mean, I even have horns with my hair! I'm a hair demon! Oh my god. Why did I know this before? Everybody's edgy in hell. I figured she must be writing an essay for college or something. Coffee shops are popular with people in college, or so I heard. I don't go to coffee shops and I'm in college. Wait, am I not popular? Oh god! I'm not hip and cool with the kids these days. Tears sprouting from my eyes as I say this. See, as this was the only seat left, I asked her, "Excuse me, may I sit here?" She didn't verbally answer me. Rather, she glanced over at me, rolled her eyes, and nodded to the empty chair. I tried to look apologetic as I sat. "Thank you." "What are you working on?" "Sorry, can you shut up for a second? I'm trying to concentrate." "Oh, sorry." "Stay quiet." We should have stayed quiet with the other guy, but we didn't. I want to say it. You have the most spectacular eyebrows. Thanks. So, you're interested in what I'm doing here? Well, yeah, I guess. You seem very focused after all. As focused as I can be. What's your name? Me? I'm Mary. Twyla. Nice to meet you. Anyways, I'm working on a report. A report? Like for school? No. Have you noticed something odd going on in town recently? Oh, you're an actual reporter. Something odd? I'm not surprised if you haven't heard about it. The Dutcher! It's like the police are trying to duel suspicions, or just arrest potential suspects so everyone can feel safe. Oh, so you're talking about the killing rumors. The Dlackwood Dutcher, right? Don't say it so loud! Yes, how did you know? Oh, well, I've been hearing the rumors for a while now, and actually, my aunt and uncle died pretty recently. They were, killed. Really? Uh-huh. That's actually pretty... How did they die? Oh, well, I don't know. No one really told me, but the circumstances were strange. Like, they didn't die naturally. There was definitely someone else involved. At least that's what I've been told. Uh-huh. Interesting. You know, maybe you can help me with this report. And, some other stuff. Oh, I can? Yeah. If you're okay with that, of course. Oh, yeah, sure, I guess. I mean, having a killer around is bad, so if I can help, like, raise awareness or something, I mean, like, yes, I'd like to help you. Thanks! This will really put me ahead. Tish. I have to go, actually. I'm running late for something. Here, give me your phone number. I'm not entirely sure I'll need your help, but I'd rather have a way to contact you, just in case. Oh, yeah, of course. Ooh, we're making connections. Twyla and I exchanged phone numbers. After she packed her laptop and she was picked up by a car outside. Come to think of it, I didn't actually see her drink any coffee or order any food. I guess maybe she finished before I got there. I don't know why she would choose such a noisy place to work, though. Maybe she's paranoid about the Dlackwood Dutcher. After spending my day looking for some nearby stores, I went home pretty tired. I ate leftovers for dinner and yawned more than once as I got changed into pajamas. I plopped myself in the bed and pulled my phone out, ready to continue the nightly conversation. What happened to Crow Boy? Haven't heard from him. You're there, right? Of course I am. I don't know why I keep contacting you. I guess I'm afraid if I don't, you'll disappear or something. It's unlikely. I know you won't tell me where my parents are, but at least you can tell me why you took them. No. Why not? I don't know who could be seeing these messages. I'm not showing them to anyone. Are you worried about being traced? Possibly. I may even change phones from time to time. Just be careful, but you'll know it's me. I don't know if I should be comforting or not. I really don't see how this works. How am I supposed to trust you aren't someone dangerous if you don't give me any info to go off of, especially when I haven't even heard from my parents? Goodbye, Mary. Sleep well. I felt sick that night as I tried to go to sleep. I tossed and turned so many times, yet I was still tired to get up. I don't remember when, but eventually I was able to fall asleep. I didn't read something, but it's okay. It won't add anything to the story, I don't think. I didn't sleep very well, though. Back to spacebar. Hold on. Sleeping. I'm not going back out there. You? You saw how they were looking at me. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. Maybe it's better if I don't anymore. Uh, that's a dream. After I got... Oh, my God, okay. I feel like that's it for right now, for me. We made it through 3 days. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God, I didn't mean to do that. But okay. It's okay. We probably didn't miss anything. Let's, leave that right where it is. In that case, I'm going to leave this game where it is. I'm going to save it on my computer. Wait. Pin to taskbar, okay. And we're going to turn this into a series on the channel because it's very long and I'm very interested in the Dlackwood Ditcher. This is also giving me some, like, what's it called? Night in the Wood vibes, kind of. Like, you know, with doing different things each day, and like, you know, with the killing happening, going around town, that kind of thing, kind of like a little bit of Night in the Woods vibes here. Also, edgy teenager vibes, of course. Anyway, I'm very interested in what's going on here, and I am going to keep playing the game in a later date. I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.